Hi guys. Hello. No, fuck off. Right. Hello, welcome to the channel. Hello. Ah, welcome to the channel. Fuck you, asshole. Right. Hello. We have got freezing temperatures, cold conditions. See, look, and look at the. Can't see Venus or the moon. Oh, look at that. Right, so what we're in here to do today is to have a look at this. What the fuck? What's a shite that comes up in that laptop? Right, we're going to have a look at this. Sorry, we're in the Shaky app, but I use the Shaky app because it's got a timer. I don't know if the other one has that. Before it starts, you know. Although I didn't really need it today, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do. Well, so what I'm not happy about is I'm not going to spray it again, because the reason I'm not is that it will spread into the number plate and the no entry sign and the Westerton arms. So I'm quite happy with the Sharpie's worked. I'm happy with the tape. This is what I'm doing now is doing everything that I should have done to keep the lecturers happy at college. Is that why you were there, to keep them happy? Well, to a certain extent, yeah. I mean, you had to fulfil the criteria to get the qualification, so you had to keep them happy, yeah. And so that's helped, because it's helped me explore, even though it's taken a long time. So you might have a natural talent, but that you need to. Well, the reason you go to art college and all the rest of it is because you're meeting other artists, and they are artists, so they have their own thing. You learn from them, and that's how you pick up things. I don't think you could really be in a vacuum. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Like doing your own thing somewhere. If I hadn't went to college or university and everything, what would I be doing? Well, I don't know. Still doing just cars or something. I don't think I'd have the outlook that I have. But then, generally speaking, life's like that, isn't it? Expand your knowledge and okay, that's not what I'm here for. Right, shut up. Go on with this. Right, I was thinking about doing away with it. I'm going to go over the mini again, so I can stay away from the border. Right. It's the eyebrows. It's not worked there on the right hand side. It's not. The problem is it's black. So try to go over it with white. What else am I not happy about? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I'm just reluctant to get into that. To try and alter that white. Oh, there's my glass case. Right, okay. I'm kind of reluctant, but let's give it a go. It didn't really work there, did it? Right. So what you do is you'll get the mini back up. Right. Because really, I don't want to spend all day doing this. See, this is an example. I say I'm quick, I am, right? But it takes time. And there's time in between it all. And to actually, to do this seriously for some kind of living, you're looking at, how's that on my fucking hell? What are they doing in here? Put them at the door so I remember to take them with me. Yeah, another thing I've found is if I get a bit serious about things, the art doesn't necessarily improve with me. I think to try and keep a carefree attitude will produce better. I think more genuine art is what I mean. You know, genuine. So you're actually paying for somebody to be a child. You're paying for somebody to... You're actually paying for me to be a 5-year-old. Isn't it wonderful for me? So what I will do, we'll go. But what I don't want to do, well, what you maybe could do is put the tape back on the... Well, what I'll do is I'll just say try and stay away from areas that see, that's working. So that's... Right, so... I think this is... And we'll leave the... This is like a sharp contrast, this. You know, it's not... It's about... It's not subtle at all. But that does give you a sort of striking effect. You know, like, it's a sharp contrast between the orange and the white. You know, so I think it's probably a good idea. I was going to do that lady in there, but I haven't done that. We'll just leave her out of it, eh? Even though she caused the whole thing. But look what a positive thing this is as well, that if it wasn't for that lady, then I wouldn't have done this artwork. You know? So what we can do is we can creep that down a bit. Cover that. So what we've got, the problem that I had here was I didn't quite do the headlight properly. But the headlight, the design of it creeps away around. So what we can do is we can put a bit of definition around the edge of it, right? And that's very carefully. Very carefully, just put a bit of definition around it, and then try not to get too into this. It can be a problem when you start getting. You can actually ruin something. If you're overworking it. The same applies to my neighbour's house. So if you look at the design, right, oversharing again. Bigger isn't necessarily better. And you might be, if any neighbours watching this, will be going, which neighbour? But they'll know which one is the pain in the ass. But they overdeveloped it for whatever reason. I don't know. There's only 2 of them living. Well, there's 3 of them living it. But why did they? I don't know why they did that. So it doesn't look. It doesn't look better than the original house. It's quite a good analogy. It's overworked. So if somebody goes for planning application, an objection you could make, this is hypothetical, right, is that it's an overdevelopment. So it's going to detract, you know, from the area. So it's like sort of too much is not helpful. Get what I'm saying? What the fuck's that got to do with you doing your picture? Well, it's relevant. Is it really? Okay. Right. Okay. Right. I think I need to be rescued out of this before I go and just get into too much. The other problem I've got now, of course, is now I've touched this. So I'll just try and stay away from. I don't want it running on that no entry sign. See the darkness, see it underneath the white, it does come through. It's not easy to once you use the dark, it's very difficult to get it away. Which is why I use tape up there and tape there to keep that white. Even then, it seeped through. Look. Right. So now the one thing that would have been handy in here if I had wipes in here. Obviously, there's no sink or anything like that. What are you sinking? Ugh. Right, get this away. I think I'm going to be brave. Be brave, warts and all. It's a warts and all. I'm just going to say, right, fuck it. Oh, I need to sign it as well, don't I? But the problem for me, right, because I'm looking right at this, right, I'm right in front of you. And what happens, you get obsessed, which you should do. And you're looking at everything, like here. But to appreciate art, I find, anybody's art, stand back. That's back to the house analogy again. What I said about the overdevelopment of the site. So you've got a house, somebody designed it, and it's made a specific shape. And somebody comes along, they get a bit of money for somewhere, or whatever, right? I don't know why. Is that why you would extend your house? Because you've got money? You don't, like, say you inherited money and you didn't know what to do with it. Do you make your fucking house bigger? Why am I going on about houses? Because I don't believe that people, some people, not all people, are not capable of standing back and looking at something and going, what does that look like? And having an eye on it, or critical I suppose, but just having an eye on it, saying, what does that look like? There's a bit of the chimney creeping up there. See, I've marked that with my hand. Right, okay, what we've got? I've got a tissue or something though. Oh, bastard. Oh, fuck. Burst into something there. Right, so I think what we're going to have to do is go and wash hands, come back out again. Yeah. Right, so you just, oh, wait a minute, there's a way of pausing videos, isn't there? I'm going to start doing that. How do you do that? Aye. There. Hey, I'm back. Cause that's actually incredible that I've been doing these videos for quite a lot. Probably, I mean, when did I start? I started about 2018. And the last couple of years I really started doing lots. Like thousands and thousands. And it's the first time I've ever paused a video. It's like, what the fuck? Right, well, okay. So, the other thing about this is I'm going to put it in a frame, but I can always take it back out again. So, let's not get too... I am getting a little bit over thingy-majigged. I think I'm getting a bit... Now, the other thing what I'm meant to look for is this pair of scissors. It's a bit of a problem. Well, I have got a knife, but yeah, the knife. Scissors is the better option. Scissors. Oh, alright, sign. The old signature. Down there. I don't think my signature's ever the same. Really, normally. Oh, I should have moved the signature over a bit. Oh, shut up! Right, fuck. Right, you need scissors. Where's the there were scissors here the other day. Are you on top of them? Are you on top of the scissors? You know I've got everything here. But it is a complete disaster area. Oh, there's a board. There's a board there. So what I'll do, first things first, need to remove the sketchbook. Right, move this one. I've got one ready for the next one. Right, so that's. Well, it's always something. Well, I think I'll stay away from this one for a wee while. I'll try and get into something else. Eh? So this frame, easy to use. It's that's the top. I don't have the facilities to do professional framing. Yeah, somebody asked me the other day, why don't you do that? Well, it's kind of like joinery. I'm a bit incompetent with joinery, to be quite honest with you. I'm not the most competent individual when it comes to that. So I mean, so there we've got a so you'll be able to see the problems. I'll put that should sit there like that against the wall. So so I allowed for, so that's where I penciled it out. So I'm going to have to, all I've really got to do is cut out that and that. The chimney. So we'll just pull that up there. It's quite far as well, but well, I'm not sure if that's going to work. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah. I saw it, well, obviously I'm going to have to cut out here as well. I don't need that, all I need to do is cut that from that line. I don't even need to put that on there and know that, right? Anything that's out with that line needs to be cut. So that doesn't, this bit does here a wee bit. And that way it slots in. So basically, that line, so what about, okay, I'll tell you what we should do here right now. This is quite obvious. Is that we need to cut round the outer edge and make the thing fit perfectly, and that way it won't move around. Because I had problems with that, with it moving around before. So that's the one that I did, the other one. So this is just, and what you do, you don't put black finger marks on that, you know, obviously. When I was at college, like, I remember I worked with Catherine King, she was like, she sort of taught me, or I learned how just to do this. Well, I'm not that good at it, but the importance of doing it right, you know, this type of thing. So what I'm doing is I'm cheating. You know, what I mean is, we were cutting out these things. We were making these things. And then see if you cut it rough and it just detracts terribly from the whole thing. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Hey, bastard! You just talk shite all the time. It's getting monotonous for me. And I'm in you. I'm stuck inside you. You know, I had scissors here the other day. And they've gone walkabout. Where the fuck have they gone? There was scissors here. Aha! Haha! Now these are not very good. Oh! Yeah, she so there's a sort of skill of presenting your stuff. So what I bring to the, well, what I bring to the table, you fucking arrogant bastard, you think you're so brilliant, is just raw realness, I think, which is why I fuck people off at meetings, which is why you can't even send me to meetings. You can't send me there, I've got to shut up and just keep fucking quiet, otherwise I cock things up. It's that thing about knowing when to have a battle. So I went and done it again. Oh, there's my phone. Alright, so you need to cut right along the edge of that. I mean, this is a cool piece of art. If somebody wants to do something like this, watch this video and go and do that. it'd be fantastic to see, because unfortunately my art videos don't really get a lot of views, but it would be wonderful if somebody says, oh, I'll go and do my version of that and do it in this way. It'd be fun, wouldn't it, to compare what they've done, what you could do, in a non-judgmental way. You know, it would be fun. Like, because everybody you see, not every, people see things, there is I think there's a category of artists, people, not artists, people, there's a category of people, that see the world in a specific way, and I think that manifests itself when you make art. So, and the landscape has changed so much. Computers and everything affecting things, aren't they? Right, so what we need to do now, this is not ideal. These scissors are not good. But should be able to. Actually, they are quite sharp. Oh, that's already went right through the paper. Right. Edvard Munch. I believe my style of art creating or drawing style is similar to his, and that's why it's quite easy for me to copy him. When I did a drawing once, and it was by accident. I was able to turn this rover. It was a rover drawing in the Scream style, and the reason it was so easy was that my style is like his in the first instance anyway. So when people get trained and stuff, so it could be a type of neurological neuro. I don't know what I'm saying. A type of mind thinking that people have. That's what I'm saying. It's not good using these big scissors. It doesn't really matter about this bit, so we could just cut that off. I mean, this is a sort of more basic form of communication, perhaps, that is communicating a message. Art is you know, it's telling a story, isn't it? It's an outdated form of communication. So I'm going to use a knife here. That's exactly what we're doing when we're doing this. So this is a story here that you're looking at. You know, you're looking at a story. I'm telling you, I'm reliving somebody else's nightmare. That is the lady that was driving the Mini. I don't know what she's going through. I don't know how she is. I don't know what happened. I don't know how the accident happened. I don't know. So basically that bit there, we'll just cut a bit of that off because it's malfunctioned. Right. You know, sadly, it's very sad, and that's what makes it a great bit of art. Okay. Okay. Do you think? Yeah. I do think. Well, to me it is. Other people maybe don't agree. And they think it's a lot of shit. I do get people that say that. I do get people that say that to me. This is a lot of shit. Well, one thing about the meetings that I go to is, and the reason a lot of them don't really have anything to say. You know, so it's like my attitude is, well, if you've got something better to bring to the table, do it then. So basically, because I was bringing my art to the table, and so that will slot in now. You know, that's what I was bringing to the table, was the art. And if it was boring, my attitude would be, all right, well, what have you got to offer to keep us interested? You know, find something. What is it? Because the reality is, a lot of these people haven't got anything. I suppose talking about EastEnders, you know, is it really? It's not worked out very well there. Let me just. And this one's supposed to go over the clock. Right, so we can kind of jam it in there. The one at the bottom's a bit. Right, you know what I missed today is the bin men. I can hear them. Well, I didn't miss them, it's just that I didn't have any cardboard. But at least, it's that thing I don't actually know if I do or not. You don't know if you've got any cardboard, what the fuck? You must know. Everybody knows if you've got cardboard. Because I got it, well, I went away to the tip myself, is what happened. I went away down twice after Christmas. Well, no, just before Christmas to get it to fuck out of the way, and that was what I did. Which, that's what I did. Right, okay, where we're going now. I've got to remember to put that one the other way around. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. I always keep these bits of paper. They can be useful sometimes, but in this situation they're not useful. But well, why are you keeping it in? I don't know. Well, the last time I used it, so hopefully that'll so got to watch and not touch. I don't want any finger marks in. That's upside down, you fucking idiot. Fuck's sake. Trying with fucking mark thing. I mean, no, you can't put your finger marks on the end because it gets seen. It gets seen. You can't touch the white. Don't touch it. I'm not convinced I've cleaned my hands, you know, enough. Going on. The most annoying thing is when you do this and you find a hair or something in there and you go, oh, fucking hell. So I'll just do two to check. That's right. Now, you know a problem I'm seeing right away? The pencil mark. That means, right, so it needs to, so I mean, right, so this is loose. So the pencil mark along there is supposed to be up there. And that's supposed to be over there, so it's moved. I'll just move it then. Move it. You're so bothered about it. Oh. Behaving like a right twat. Right. Just put that there like that. Oh. Right, we need to, what was it again? Aye, oh right, okay, it won't move because it's hard against the frame, so if I wanted it to go up I'd have to cut it. So I should have, and that won't go that way because it's tight up against there. Right. That's understandable. It's completely understandable, yes. So if I wanted to move that way and up that way, I have to trim it with the scissors and then leave it up from down here. So I've kind of done this slightly wrong. But what's, the proof of the pudding's in the eating. In other words, it's going to look alright at the end of the day. I do have a paper thing up there. My skills as a roofer coming in handy yet again. So what I'm getting a little bit worried about is the tribal nature of everything. So, and this stems back to the argument I had on Monday when she said to me, because you're a woman. Well, she didn't exactly say this, but this is what I think she means. Because you're a woman, you should be a feminist. So that applies to everything. Because you're this, you must be that. That when that starts happening, that really, I think it can be problematic that you have to fit into these categories. So I can actually, so it's not really, like, you read a lot of mad things that go on, like people releasing lynx into the wild highlands. And who the fuck did that? Where did they get the money for the lynx? To buy lynx? Are they free? No, they're not, are they? So got them somewhere and they released them into the wild. Right? So who's going to do that? What sort of person? So it's some kind of group. It's a rewilding group, I would say, probably. Well, I'm not totally sure. I would think it would be. And to some extent or another, they're going to have resources to be able to get lynx, cats. That is cats. And then put them into the wild like that. So at the end of the day, you need to watch these bear attack videos and put yourself in the position that you're being attacked by a bear, and how do you like that? Is it a good experience? Now, the reason it's not going up is also, do you know what? I think I'll just leave it like that. That's over. I'd have to cut out these slots to make that go. That's what's stopping it from going. It's not the actual, it's not the frame that's doing it, it's these slots. I think I'm probably going a bit too far. You know what I might do, just to keep it in position? So that's it tight up against there, right? That's it tight. I think that'll do, and you can see the pencil mark. You just call it a bit of patina. I'll put a little bit of tape on here just to stop it from moving. What I found was that, where's it? Oh my god. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, right. So we're about to get this wrapped up. The thing is, if I move this again, it's going to damage it. So I'll put the tape down the bottom here, right at the edge. You see what I'm doing? And that'll stop it from moving. Even just that bit of tape there onto the edge of the paper. So what I would do in YouTube, when people send you messages, you should always answer them, but I get it, some people are so successful that they don't have time. If you are that successful, you need to get somebody to act on your behalf and answer messages for you. So nobody's too big. Well, I mean, obviously Charlie Veitch has got like millions of views, so he's not gonna be able to answer all the messages, is he? But I think they're arrogant when they're that big and you're contributing to them. As long as it's not a negative message, it's a purposeful message. So I always try, and if I don't answer your message, it's because I think you're being an arsehole. And you're not that much of an arsehole that I want to block you, so I'm just ignoring it. That's what I've started doing. Because you are entitled to your opinion, but you're not entitled to be abusive. So there we go. That's it. Oh, I wanted to put a bit of white on there to accentuate the fountain thing. Can you see that? Aye. I wanted to put a bit of white on that fountain thing that was on my mind. Aye. I could still do that. Oh, you got to take it all off again just to do that. Oh, and you went and put tape on the side of it as well, didn't you, you twat? Oh, fuck's sake. How's that going to work? Does MD care? Yeah, me. And then see the problem with the black bit there and the white and everything, see what happens? You know what? I'll just leave it at that, shall we? I can always do that later. So thanks for watching this video. I'm going to wait to take this in the house. I'm taking it down. I'm going to help my pal do the kitchen, but his son has actually got a good eye for art, so I'm going to bring it down and let him see it. He's like way out there. Some of the things he says is like, what? I really enjoy that actually. I like people who, well, obviously I don't like it when people slag up my art. I don't like that. Who would? But I like it when people interpret art. They'll say things about it. It's back to validation. You know what I think that's wrong to? That bit should be up over there. That would... I can't remember if I did slot that out. Do you know what? I'm not doing any more to it now. We're going to call it a day at that. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. We're all just people. We're all just people. Might take a picture of it outside. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Sometimes you get the daylight's better, take it outside. Right, so I'm going to end the video. I'm going to take a picture of it with a on here maybe, on the chair. The light will help. Right, so thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and it'd be great if people started doing more art and they can maybe ask me and follow the way I do it, and hopefully you can develop your own way of doing things and get tips and that off other people, which is great. Right, thanks for watching, bye.